Well, welcome everyone to a very special March Equinox event. My name is Stephen Dinan. I'm the founder and CEO of the Shift Network, and I am thrilled and blessed to be with you here live, getting to participate in a very special Despacho ceremony with Andean medicine man Puma Fredy Quispe Singona, who's not only a Shift faculty member, he's really a heart brother and incredible guide to restoring our relationship with the earth, the cosmos. And we're going to be getting to do incredibly deep ritual with Puma and his brothers Alfredo, Waita, Singona, also Jimmy, Wilfredo, Huayman, Curo. And this is really an opportunity that we've been getting a lot of guidance around the importance of synchronizing with the rhythms of the earth. The equinoxes and solstices are part of a universal inheritance. We all are part of Pachamama, of Mother Earth. And when we mark these moments, we can come together as a global community. We can offer gratitude and blessings and prayers for those in need. We can plant seeds of powerful intentions for new opportunities to advance our personal and spiritual paths and our collective healing. A despacho ceremony is a Peruvian tradition of an offering to Pachamama. It has many different layers to it. It's about gratitude, acknowledgement for all we've already received. And we add prayers and intentions for those who need support so we can do a collective process. And already I can see the chat feed is filling up with blessings and connections and community. So we're going to collectively create a powerful energetic force that raises our frequency, that allows us to be grounded and energized and expand compassion and love for all of our fellow humans on this planet. So we're going to do this, and we're also towards the second half of the hour, we're going to have a chance to hear about a special opportunity for our upcoming sacred journey to Peru this August with Puma, and we're going to hear from a few other people as well, from retreat facilitators and ceremonial musicians. We did a trip with Puma last year that was really, truly life-changing. I was personally on the trip. I will be on the trip in August because I feel that this is at the center of how we can really shift the world by awakening our own consciousness. I feel that Puma and Peru have a unique blessing and offering for us. It's sort of an epicenter for the work of collective awakening, and we'll hear a little bit more about that towards the end of the hour. And if you want to preview that whole trip, is at sacredperujourney.com. So with that said, I want to welcome in Puma, Alfredo, Jimmy, and a bit later we'll also have Dr. Marie Mabuni, who can join us as well, along with Lindsay Wise and Josh Wise as well. So let's turn it over to Puma, Alfredo, and Jimmy, and open this beautiful ceremony.
Hello, my global family. Happy Equinox. As of yesterday and for the next 3 days, a powerful portal opens up for us with these sacred astronomical events. Our Father's Sun is rising in the exact alignment and perfect alignment with our sacred equator line. We call these the zenith line for the sun. When it arrives to this point, for us in the east is a central portal. There are 2 other doorways in the east, so we have 3. One is when the sun travels the farthest north to give us the summer solstice, and when it goes to the farthest south to give us the winter solstice. And it's the opposite for us here in the Andes. In the southern hemisphere, when it travels north, it gives us the winter solstice, and when it goes to the south, it gives us the summer solstice. So this equinox portal is a time of powerful transformations. It's a time of powerful miracles. We are here with my brother Jimmy, Alfredo, and Edgar, and we're going to be preparing this sacred offering to Pachamama to plant seeds with the best intentions for everything we want to manifest in our lives, for everything we want to manifest in our sacred journey that is already programmed in the month of Pachamama, which is also a divine, feminine, divine goddess time of the year. Here in the Andes, thousands of people give offerings to Mother Earth in these times to what we call activate an Aini. Aini is a reciprocity. So we're actually not giving an offering to Mother Earth only to plant seeds, but we are also catching up with our gratitude. We have received so much from sacred nature. We have received so much from Mother Earth, and we're constantly taking even more. So we're only catching up with our gratitude by giving back to her in our offerings, candies, seeds, coca leaves, flowers, and creating a beautiful mandala. So our master despacho maker, Jimmy, will be preparing this sacred offering. Valeria, hijo.
Santa Tierra Pachamama, Tenesito, Makaiko Pascalerisa, Hokayo Fernandes, Ponantay Equinox, Punchepi, Makaiko Pasumata, Teximoyumpi, Tunamasi, Kunapayana Penandispa, Calpanjanispa, Pusunapi, Cancheritinapa.
We have begun our ceremony. After we give the prayer of asking permission, after we give the prayer to Pachamama, we can begin preparing this sacred offering. In this time, we're extra blessed because on the 12th of March, there was a very powerful conjunction for the Andean people. The two most important goddess, divine feminine star, constellations and planets were in conjunction. It was our planet Venus with the Pleiades constellation. In ancient times, they used to see these as a powerful, auspicious time to bring in abundance and prosperity. We are always conscious that this sacred constellation, the Pleiades, represent our storehouses, our kolkas. They always bring to us sacred offerings, manifestations of love, of good health, everything that we need in our lives to be abundant. The Venus planet has always been the one that is in charge of the agricultural seasons. According to the alignments of this planet here, we seed, we plant, and we also harvest. According to the manifestations of these powerful stars, we will know if there is going to be enough rains, enough fertility to produce, our products. And when we have these powerful conjunctions, it means not only we're going to, for sure, have a good harvest, it is also going to be abundant. Here in the south, we are preparing ourselves for the sacred harvest times. In the north, you're preparing yourselves for the seeding times, planting times. Though the energy of the planet is one, throughout the planet, there is an energy both for planting and at the same time for harvesting. So we are able to receive abundantly these powerful gifts. As there are so many energies of nature, of Mother Earth supporting us in this process, we can take this energy into our lives and plant and seed abundantly everything that we want to manifest in our lives. Our brother Himi is beginning with the rice, lentils, and wheat, which represent the seeds that bring us prosperity and abundance, the most powerful medicine of our sacred Mother Earth. As our brother is preparing this offering, please think about everything in this moment that you need in your life to be manifested. Along our well-being, our health, what do you need for our health to be optimal? What do you need for love? You know, healing of our hearts, the light feelings and transformation of whatever heavy emotions into light emotions. This is going to play a big role in our sacred mission on Mother Earth. Whatever we want to accomplish, we can accomplish better with a light heart. Along our plans and projects, anything we're working on, we just put the yellow corn in the center, and the yellow corn represents specifically the manifestation, the physical manifestation of all of our dreams coming true. Whatever projects that we have, for them to be supported and fulfilled with the help of Mother Earth, cosmic forces, and spirit forces. And he's putting the red corn around. The red corn is for love. This one is to bring us powerful manifestations of love in all of our relations and relationships, and especially relationships in partnership in the family. And also love for self. Self-love is the medicine of these times. We need to give ourselves as much unconditional love, because we are mastering ourselves in that. We love ourselves, but we don't always love ourselves unconditionally. So that's that red corn. It manifests unconditional love. And the white corn that is in the edge, it represents the pure spirit. It represents the pure heart that we have. And when we are in that purity, we manifest good health. We manifest well-being. And we bring to us powerful miracles, powerful blessings. We will be putting in these times, we're going to be putting prayers for the healing of our planetary family, because something that is beautiful about this equinox is that cycles change. We're completing cycles in our lives until yesterday. And with the equinox portal, we are able to begin new ones. So for these new cycles of our life, we can bring as many blessings as we wish to manifest for ourselves, for our family, for our community. Remember to be conscious with your intentions, and also pray for our biological family, from the oldest to the youngest. They always can benefit from the prayers. They always can benefit from Pachamama. She has powerful healing energy that has been activated, and it's ready to be shared throughout the planetary family. Remember to pray for the community, specific parts of the world that need healing, that need blessings and that need support. Right now, even in this land in Peru, a lot of people have been affected by the rain, by the floodings, by the landslides. You know, dozens of families losing homes in the coastal parts of Peru. So you can send powerful healing and powerful blessings for them to, get back whatever they think they lost, because it wasn't lost. It actually will return to them, because nothing goes one way. When Pachamama takes something from us, she's only activating a powerful reciprocal energy flow. So she takes it so fast, and then she manifests it in a much better way for us. So we pray for that I need to be fast, and for those families to not to struggle so much. We also need to pray for the continuity of balance and equilibrium. We are the only beings in the planet, the human beings, who can bring, that balance out of equilibrium. Everything else in nature is working towards creating that balance. When we consciously bring balance and equilibrium, then we're participating in that powerful natural mission of this planet, which is everything is in equilibrium. And also, we need to pray for you to manifest the finance, the time, and already we can pray for you to manifest what you would like to experience when you come to Peru. In this land right now, we have the most beautiful opportunities to be in sacred temples and power places, literally by ourselves, because of the recent unrest, social crisis. A lot of the tourism has been halted, and they're not going to be coming this year. But we are programming this journey as we came out of all these difficult processes already. And the beauty of these times is you can enjoy a lot of these sacred places literally for yourselves. And so that's one of the benefits of these times when we visit these sacred archaeological temples. And also Peru, this area of the Sacred Valley has had very little political or social crisis, because this land is very powerful. The energy of the land is manifesting through the energy of the people. And the people here have been more harmonious, have been more peaceful, and that's the medicine of this sacred land. That's the medicine of Pachamama, Mother Earth. So we pray for our intentions and our journey to Peru in our sacred communion, where we can share together in sacred ceremony with the powerful ancestral forces, spirit forces, and nature forces, bringing to us liberation, healing, and self-realization. That's the energy that is here in the Andes. We are putting in the anise. Anise is making our offering very sweet and very delicious for Pachamama. We are putting in powerful beans, white beans that represent abundance and prosperity. We have also put lentils, and we have also put peanuts. The peanuts, because of the red color, they represent our organs, our physical body being healthy, being strong, and being healed. as our brother is preparing the offering, we're going to accompany it with a little bit of music. With the powerful portal of the equinox, we're bringing transformation, liberation, healing, and we're going to begin new cycles in our life. In these new cycles, you need to be generous with yourselves. The message of the seven sisters that create this constellation for us is you must not live life in misery of any kind, because in this world, everything is abundant for you. You need to be generous with yourself with happiness. You need to be generous with yourself with harmony. You need to be generous with yourself with good health. You need to be generous with yourself with love. You cannot have any misery of that kind. So it's very important that you manifest abundantly these powerful essences of life. Okay. The ultimate purpose of all our ceremonies, all our prayers, is to reach absolute harmony. When you have absolute harmony, you have inner peace. And that inner peace is the best medicine in times of struggles, crises, turmoils, in times of chaos. In the time when the sun is rising through the central portal of the equinox, is the time when we come back to balance. So powerful balancing energies have been bringing everything to powerful healing and transformation throughout the planet. And we are just in sync, we are just in harmony with these powerful processes by being in sacred ceremony. Our Chacana portals, the Andean portals of all these sacred elements, are opening up as we create this beautiful altar with the best gifts to Mother Earth that we're going to give to corruption edge. Yeah. Alfredo, es der kanbuna, mata tu desayan kits, ya pangut. Manjib sok mukal rimas.
Sí. Está abierto, ¿no? Hello, good afternoon, dear wonderful family. Receive the most cordial welcome from the Andes, sending to you, to each one of you, this powerful energies, this powerful doorways of being in a perfect equilibrium with ourselves. From Cusco, from the Andes, like today, our masters, our teachers, they were opening amazing doorways and giving for them a huge opportunity to enter more deeply, to connect with ourselves, then to discover to our cosmic life. So they are families. Thank you very much for being with us today. I'm sending you love, sending you pure lights from the Andes of Peru. So thank you so much, and greetings from all of our family. Thank you.
My beautiful family, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening with every one of you. We know that we are with different time zones, and receive the greetings, receive the blessings from the Andes, and from this beautiful ceremony in honor to our equinox, in honor to this big portal that is being opened, and just set your highest intentions, your highest wishes for these new beginnings in your lives. And as our brother Himi is doing this beautiful offering, and in the shape of a chacana as well, in honor to open these new portals, these new paths for all of us. So my loves, receive all the blessings from this land, and all the best for you. Much love in your lives, much sweetness, and much abundance in every form. Thank you so much.
The message of our planet Venus, the message of our sacred Pleiades constellation is to not to experience any kind of misery, because while you are here in this planet, you are meant to live in abundance. The message of our Pleiades, of our Venus planet, is everything is sacred Aini. Everything is sacred reciprocity. Everything is in sacred constant exchange. We plant seeds, we harvest abundantly. So we need to be conscious about what we want to harvest abundantly. If in these times we plant seeds of love, seeds of joy, seeds of happiness, that is what we're going to harvest abundantly. But if in these times we're in despair, we're in worries, we're stressed, we're in fears, most likely that's what we're going to harvest abundantly also. So this is why it's very important for us to constantly plant seeds of everything that we want to harvest abundantly. Everything is in constant reciprocity. We receive so much from Mother Earth, we receive so much from the sacred nature, and we often forget to give back. One of the ways of giving back is feeling one of the highest frequencies of emotions, gratitude. And when this gratitude is felt, it fills your whole being with love and light. It's equivalent to love. So it's transcendental. It transcends time and space. It transcends all dimensions. So that's why in deep gratitude, we're offering this sacred altar to Pachamama. With the coca leaves in the center, we have already manifested your prayers, your intentions. So now it's a time to just feel grateful for everything that we experience in life that has been a blessing, maybe also a challenge, maybe also a difficult process. Though it's still an experience, and every experience is a gift, is a present, is an offering from our Creator, God, Mother and Father, Cosmic Mother, from our Great Spirit, from our Pachamama, from all our ancestors and our spirit forces. So this is the time to be grateful and offer that as an offering. This is a way in which we can offer, in a spiritual, energetic form, the best gifts to our family and our community. All you need to say is thank you. You can manifest it in a word. But sometimes, like our ancestors have in the past, we also manifest it in these physical offerings that we give to Mother Earth. And in this one, for example, in the center, there's a candy that is representing both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, bringing powerful balance, powerful equilibrium, bringing the gift of the Cosmic Father, which is to give abundantly, bringing the gift of the Cosmic Mother, which is to open up to the infinite miracles of life and receive both natures of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, is to give unconditionally and to receive unconditionally. That's why we have the gold representing the divine masculine and the silver representing the divine feminine. We're almost complete with our offering. The last part, the last part of our offering, we have already our seeds, the sage, the anise, the candies. Now the most important part is going to be the blooming, the opening up. Once we have entered through these portals for new manifestations, new blessings, and we have felt the gratitude for experiencing these powerful portals, these powerful times, we must spread, we must share our love. We must share our joy and happiness, because as our ancestors say, you cannot finish all the harvest by yourself. You need to share it. So sharing is very important. These flowers represent us offering abundantly throughout the planet our love, our joy, our wisdom, and our sacred hearts in love, in service, in gratitude, in ceremony. And that's how we live a life, always in ceremony. The red flowers represent all of our sisters, from the oldest to the youngest throughout the planet. The white flowers represent all of our brothers, from the oldest to the youngest, living in ceremony, living in gratitude, living in love, and most importantly, in powerful transformation and healing in these times. Our ceremony is complete. Thank you, my loves. Then we're going to be, after we are complete with our ceremony here, we're going to be giving this sacred mandala to the sacred fire. And in the smoke, it's going to arrive through the 4 directions to all the different communities in the planet, bringing blessings to our family, our community, but also acknowledging and honoring Mother Earth throughout the planet. Muchas gracias.
What an incredible. What an incredible blessing. Thank you. What a beautiful Peruvian family we have here. I'm wondering, I'm feeling like it might be really wonderful to encourage people to put in your chat the particular prayers that you might want to include in this beautiful offering that is going, the Despacho offering, so that when they are released, they go to the world. And Puma, could we have maybe have Lola read out a few? Or I could do it too. Since we've had a very active chat here. There's just thousands of messages and getting to the bottom of them here. But if there's particular prayers and blessings you'd like to include that that we can speak to.
Para la salud, para la unidad global.
Okay.
So
healing, praying. Ooh, it's almost too fast coming through. We'll have to. I can't even read them. They're coming through so fast. Prayers for healing Pachamama, for healing family, spiritual healing energies, love and peace in the world, wishing awakening for all, peace on earth, health, happiness, gratitude, abundance, prayers for Ukraine, my prayers for healing the planet, prayers for sacred reciprocity, unity consciousness, gratitude for Pachamama. Thank you for abundance, inner and outer peace, prayers for healing, planting seeds of love for future generations, balance of the divine feminine and masculine, financial abundance, love, good health, liberation. It's amazing, all these prayers that are being offered. We have close to 1,000 people around the world in many time zones, just feeling these weaving of prayers together with this beautiful despacho. Togetherness and harmony, ancestral healing, enlightenment of all beings receiving grace, divine mother and father, receive the feminine, and gratitude to the ancient ones and our ancestors. May our hearts be connected in grace. Success to living, for letting go and letting spirit guides. A world that works for everyone. Gratitude for evolving family, joy and ease and grace. It's amazing. Just, I can't even keep up with the prayers that you are all offering. It's really very touching to feel. We can energetically just feel all these prayers that are weaving together, that we're really embodying a unified world in this moment of just offering our most heartfelt prayers together for, in this auspicious portal, for the blessing of Pachamama, for each other and this planet. What a blessing.
We are including these powerful blessings right now in our sacred, these powerful prayers right now in our sacred altar. So thank you for sharing these beautiful prayers. And we will include also one for the best trip to Peru, whether this year, whether next year. It'll be wonderful to share with you in family and have this powerful experience of being in ceremony, connecting with our power places. Equinox on JP, Saminchaku. Yapang manakuskan ko huntakuchon, sapang kapa, yapang kupa. Warang kachaning bay ko napaksungkung kumansay mo chung ikari, rich ari, buriri. Thank you so much, my wonderful family.
Well, I want to also bring on Dr. Marie Mubuni, who's with us, who's going to be she's a SHIFT faculty member. She's going on the August trip, and she also wanted to offer a little prayer offering for this equinox moment. She was born in Cameroon, trained as a medical doctor, became a shamanic healer, and Marie, would you like to offer something?
Thank you, Stephen. And thank you, everybody who's here today. I would like to offer this prayer in complement to the beautiful despacho we just experienced. The energies were so profound and powerful. So everyone, bring your hands to your heart With these equinox energies, we ignite the new astrological year, calling in the energy of the pink moon, the new moon. And imagine in front of yourself a carpet of vibrant pink spring flowers, blooming, fragrant, as we receive the spark of inspiration that is imbued in this new moon with this powerful celestial alignment that is a gift that opens the portal of energy needed for our missions, our purpose, and to embody our greatest potential. Calling in the blessings of the planet Venus to guide us, to be with us as we gracefully and gratefully advance to the space-time where we connect our personal will with the divine will to actualize, to self-realize our destiny. And now open your hands, palms facing up. We open and receive the fertile energy of infinite possibility. And now bring your hands, palms facing down to Mother Earth. With gratitude and trust, we give it back to Mother Earth, humbly and with reverence, connected and committed to walking the beauty way in sacred reciprocity. And may it be so. Thank you, everyone, offering these blessings to all and to ourselves. Aho.
Oh. Thank you, Marie. Beautiful, beautiful prayer blessing. Well, we've mentioned the trip to Peru a few times and blessed and invoked it. And I want to spend some time talking about it because I really do feel that it is such a unique opportunity to be initiated into a new way of being. It is not just a place to visit. It's a frequency of consciousness. It's a very elevated, powerful, balanced, deep, beautiful land and culture and people and lineage of spiritual transmission that we're blessed to have access to through Puma, through Jimmy, through Fredy, through Edgar. This is an opportunity to really ignite a new pattern, a new way of being in ourselves by receiving the blessings of a sacred land, of sacred sites, of cultural transmissions. When I went, I learned so much and I shifted so many levels of my being. It was really the most powerful trip I've ever been on, and really became clear in going last year that we needed to build this. So we would do one trip last year and more this year, and then build and build, and eventually a center for indigenous plant medicine traditions that would be honoring the inheritance of Peru and welcoming those from around the rest of the world. And that it really is kind of at the epicenter of the pathway of transformation that we're offering through so many different wisdom traditions, but to have an opportunity to engage in sacred sites and ritual, and to also work with sacred plant medicines as well. The lineage around Wachuma and ayahuasca is so profound, and the blessing power of these sacred plant allies is incredible to heal us of lifetimes of trauma, of clearing and opening to our divinity. It really is, and it's fully legal, it's above board, it's culturally sanctioned, and it's incredibly beautifully held in Peru as well. So it's an opportunity really to have a trip of a lifetime to, you know, many people on a spiritual path feel Machu Picchu is somewhere that they've always wanted to go, and to go with family and to go with brothers and sisters from Peru, to have people like Marie, we'll introduce in a little while, Lindsay and Josh, who are also going to be part of this journey, and my wife, Deva, will be there as well. Actually, our kids are going to come along too, not fully with the group. They'll be kind of in their own camp, but we may, for those of you who do have families, Josh and Lindsay are going to bring their kids as well. We're going to have a little Shamanitas camp off to nearby. That should be really beautiful. So I just want to make this offering available to everybody. It's at the URL sacredperujourney.com. The trip is going to be August 12th to 21st, so 10 days. It combines sacred site visits, many of the major sites, with incredible illuminating insights from Puma and his family. Have a depth of insight into the sacred purpose of different sites. It's truly extraordinary. So this is for personal healing, for professional benefits. I find that, like, the guidance I receive in medicine ceremonies for shift is unparalleled and really so valuable. And there's pre and post, there's pre-sessions to prepare, there's post sessions, there's lots of other benefits that you can see on the page. And you know, at first we were a little hesitant at the start of this year, is this instability in Peru going to be a problem? And what's become clear talking to Puma and his team is that it really is becoming probably one of the best times to visit Peru, because the instability has died down. It's very safe now, and that it really creates an opportunity to engage in these sacred sites without the crowds, and to really have almost like a private trip to Peru that is so beautiful. So that's just a little bit of what I've experienced, and I want to invite Lindsay maybe to come forward and share before we have Puma talk, and just share a little bit about her experiences. She was on the first trip as well. Lindsay, would you like to share a bit?
Sure. Thank you, Stephen. Hello, global family. My name is Lindsay Wise. This is my husband, Josh Wise, who will be getting to join us this year. And it was such an honor to get to come and witness Puma and his beautiful team, and the wisdom and the teachings that they share so freely. They have such a wellspring of wisdom. And so getting to be in ceremony with the beautiful master plant allies of grandmother and grandfather, ayahuasca and wachuma, is such a gift, especially to be in Peru, surrounded with soul family and connections from all around the world coming together with like-minded intentions of prayer for our global family. So, as Stephen said, that was a trip of a lifetime for him. I must agree, so much so that this time I'm bringing my beloved and our children back. So I'm just so infinitely grateful to the Shift Network, to Maestro Puma, to his whole team, for all of the magic and the love that is in these sacred experiences.
And you will be blown away, all of you out there, global family, by Lindsay's majestic music. She creates these bird noises and sounds. And, I mean, it's just like there's some serious shamanic magic that moves through her as a musician and facilitator as well. So Puma, I want to bring you back on now to really talk about the experience from your perspective, and what we're offering and what you're inviting folks into, and then I'll share a little bit more about some of the logistics and details. But again, it's laid out at sacredperujourney.com if you want to pull it up on your screen and follow along as well while Puma talks.
Yes, my wonderful family. For us is always a very big honor when we receive our brothers and sisters from all around the planet. We realize you come from so far away, you make a big journey, so that journey needs to be worth a powerful gifts, powerful self-realizations, worth powerful healings, and most importantly, that you take a piece of the heart of the Andes and you share it and you spread throughout the planet. Ever since ancient times, this is the way we have always acknowledged the sacred pilgrimage of life. For us, you represent the legacies, the ancestral lineages of the land where you come from. And when they are together with ours here, they create a powerful vortex, a vortex that is activated for the whole planet. We're in the times when these vortexes are activated here in the Andes, but they moved around the planet, every so many years. This is like the meridians or the sacred power places in our body that move from different organs, from different parts of our body, from different cellular constellations within us. Same way it happens in the planet. And right now, already for some 30 years or so, that energy has moved from the Himalayas to the Andes, where it was feminine here, where it was masculine, here it is feminine.
Thank you. So let me share a little bit more about some other dimensions of this. So it is, so all the details again are at sacredperujourney.com. So you actually put in an application, you sign up, and there's a little bit of a medical screening process because we want to make sure that really everybody is ready for this journey and that it's appropriate, and so that we want to make sure there's a deep alignment with that, and then you also get, as part of your preparation, we have 3 online study resources. We have a beautiful program from Puma called Working with the Plant Spirits of Ayahuasca and Wachuma. This is actually establishing a foundation for working with these master plant allies energetically and spiritually, even without ingesting them first. So it sort of establishes a relationship and a rapport and a connection. There's also, we have selections from the Shamanic Wisdom Summit, a magic mushrooms course with Christopher Hobbs. On the trip itself, the food is really very clean, very beautiful, and wonderful cuisine. We stay at an incredible resort, actually 2 different places. We'll have a couple days in Cusco as well. And it's really conducive to going deep together in a very sacred place in the Urubamba Valley, or Sacred Valley near Urubamba. Everybody gets their own room, so that actually allows you to stay deep in your process. This also keeps us, if there's anything like COVID, it keeps it more contained. So we are going to have a strong protocol around that this year to sort of keep that outside of the bubble of what we're creating. And we also have an opportunity. All of the pricing is listed for singles, so we're assuming singles. But if you do have a partner or a beloved that you're going with, we do have a kind of a +1 rate that sort of, if you're sharing a room with somebody, but where everybody starts with a single. We are having special pricing right now, which is $1,250 off until March 31st. So the full price is $9,997, and then it discounts $1,250 from that to $8,747 until March 31st. Lola, who's our beautiful trip, maestra, she is available to have conversations with anybody who would really like to discuss if this is the right thing for and the right timing for you. So that can be really helpful to sort of process whatever you need to get through to come, because sometimes people will feel the guidance and the call, and then there's life things can come up that can appear to be barriers. And or we also do have some payment plans that we just extended and added, so that for folks who need that in order to make it possible. So the retreat is going to start on August 12th. We do have a refund policy because there are sensitivities around some of the political instability that has been happening in Peru, which we don't feel is going to impact this trip. But if it did escalate, then we do have a refund policy, be refunded in full if that happened to be the case. So we don't anticipate that cancellation, but we do want to reassure you about that. I mentioned the health screening and the application, and it's really a journey where it's good to deeply prepare and to go with all of your heart and soul and body into it, and then also to integrate over time. The Telegram chat between participants from last year is just always, every day there's more exchanges. The community that was built is incredible. So it's really building a soul family that you can stay connected with. Puma and his extended family down there are absolutely so blessed to be with, and a lot of fun too. The music is outrageous. We have Tito La Rosa is going to come. We can talk about some of the other musicians as well. Puma, do you want to share a little bit about some of the music offerings that are in addition to Lindsay and Josh that we're going to have from Peru?
Yes, we have beautiful groups here that play ceremonial and transformative music. You know, here in the Andes, most of the wind and percussion instruments were used for lifting tons of weight just with the music. And that very nature of the music is very uplifting and very transformative. Sound vibration was used here to carry 30-ton, 70-ton big boulder rocks to specific temples. And that's why they say, our ancestors didn't carry these big rocks. They danced them all the way to the temples where they were going to be building with. So the same essence and the powerful medicine of this music will be present along our journey, as it is very important for our communion with Pachamama, for our work with the sacred medicine plants. You know, ever since ancient cultures have used these beautiful sound and music instruments in ceremony, we also use our songs, our whistling, our Icaros, our instruments to bring that complementary medicine that we need for the rest of our lives. So that usually is a very unforgettable part of our experience as well.
Beautiful. Well, I think we're nearing the end of our hour. We wanted to close out with a little music with Lindsay and Josh. Are you two ready to offer a little blessing? And we'll close out this beautiful hour together as a global community with them.
Thank you so much. We wanted to sing a beautiful prayer in Quechua, offering our gratitude to Pachamama and Pachacamac, Mother Earth and Father Sky, and the translation is, Earth Mother, we remember you, Mother and Father Sky, our home, our family. We love you and thank you for giving us our lives. So we'll share this song in Quechua.
Pachamama mucha napi Yujai rinchi Mama Tai Tai Ta Wasinchista Ayunchista Munas Kanchis Kausai Ninchista Pachamama Muchanapi Yujai Rinchi Mama Tai Tai Ta Wasinchista Ayunchista Munas Kanchis Kausai Ninchista.
Thank you, Lindsay and Josh. And I see the Despacho is being prepared. Anything final as the Despacho is being folded up and prepared?
It's being prepared for the sacred fire. My wonderful family, our new cycles are very auspicious. So infinite blessings for each one of you in your lives, for our families, our biological family first, and then our global family. Infinite blessings for you in this new journey, in these new times we're beginning. So grateful for you, Stephen, for opening up a portal for us to share in this way. So grateful for my sister Lindsay and Josh for sharing these songs in Quechua. I mean, this Inca language is still alive and it's carrying powerful sound vibrations to the whole planet, like many ancient languages throughout the planet. Infinite gratitude to Dr. Marie for her beautiful medicine and her hands-on healing of the cosmic hands. Infinite blessings for each one of you. We're very grateful. We are blessed. Thank you.
And maybe we have Lola just show her face for a moment and bless her, since she's doing so much to make these possible. So thank you, Lola, for your behind the scenes magic.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today, and I look forward to meeting you. Hopefully you're able to join a Q&A session or make some time with me and then join us in August. Thanks, everyone.
Many blessings.